Oh, they're making so many billions or so many millions, whatever you swindling these freaking mobile gamers for every month and robbing people blind of these crap games that you got. I'm tired of it. Make a real game.
All right, everyone. So during an interview with the director of God of War Ragnarok during a spoiler cast with Kind of Funny, Erik Williams said that he wants to make a Castlevania game next. And then he said that's probably going to get him in a lot of trouble right now. But that's the game he wants to make next. And I think that would be a great idea considering how God of War Ragnarok works. The combat with Kratos, they would probably make a phenomenal Castlevania game. What do you guys think?
I think Castlevania as a franchise is awful right now. I think it's been awful for a very long time. I haven't looked forward to a Castlevania game in a long time, since I want to say Symphony of the Night. Lords of the Shadow is okay at best, mediocre franchise. Other than that, Castlevania has been in the toilet, and this guy needs to save it. Konami needs to throw whatever they can at this guy and say, listen, please save our franchise because we are awful at making Castlevanias in the last 2 decades. Please, we'll do whatever it takes. We'll make it Sony exclusive. Just save our game.
All right, guys. What I think is this guy is just giving his wishful thinking. We all know what he wants to do. Doesn't mean that he will do it. Doesn't mean Konami's going to let him do it. You know how these old school companies are. They're very protective of their IPs. I don't think they would just let anybody or even a successful somebody make a game out of their IP. And Konami has been pretty slacking in recent years, especially with Castlevania. They're really focused on mobile for some reason. I don't think they care about their old IPs anymore. And even to say that, I think they still care too much to let somebody just take over their franchise. Guys, if you like our content, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. It will help us out. Thank you. Now, this guy trying to make Castlevania, obviously it would play like God of War. And as Pleasa stated, the last good Castlevania games, in my opinion, was Symphony of the Night, the 2D Metroidvania games. I'm not looking forward to a 3D Castlevania. I've never enjoyed a 3D Castlevania, all the way going back to Nintendo 64, Castlevania 64. I never liked it. If it's not 2D, I'm not interested.
Castlevania on N64, the 2 games were probably literally the worst games I've ever experienced. And that was during a time where we didn't have a lot of money. So when you spend, $80 on these cartridges, you had to play those games. There was no, this game is awful, let me just throw it in the backlog and I'll get to it. No, my family could only afford one game at a time. And when I bought that game or when they bought it for me, that was it. And those were awful, awful games. Jesus, they were so bad, but we had no choice. So I played them. And like Desert Eagle said, Symphony of the Night brought back the greatness from the original Castlevanias. I think this God of War producer or God of War Ragnarok producer can make this franchise great again. Konami, stop sitting on these old IPs. If you guys don't want to make these games, fine. Don't make these games. Don't do anything. Sell them to someone who's going to make them great again. But I'm tired of you guys focusing on mobile trash for the last decade and thinking that anything is going to come from it, because it's just not.
Let me tell you something, man. Back in 2013, I decided I was going to play one last 360 game before the Xbox One dropped. And the game I chose to play as the swan song for me for the 360 was Castlevania Lords of Shadows. And I said, wow, this is a great, terrible God of War, and I loved every minute of it. If you're going to tell me that the guy who makes God of War is going to make a Castlevania game, and I'm going to get a good God of War Castlevania game, I'm all in. It's going to be a hit, guaranteed. I can't wait.
Konami has nothing to lose right now because they're not doing anything in the console space. I don't understand why they can't just give or license out these games. If anything, that's going to make them look better, right? License out the games that people want to play. Make it so that the game is going to be great. This guy is literally saying, I'll do it. It's not like you're having a hard time finding talented people to make this game. Be a great company again and make this classic. Stop playing around. Nobody wants these trash mobile games that you're selling. Oh, they're making so many billions or so many millions, whatever you swindling these freaking mobile gamers for every month and robbing people blind of these crap games that you got. I'm tired of it. Make a real game. Make Castlevania great again.
Not only that, look at the games. Look at what Konami's doing right now. They're licensing out Silent Hill 2, one of their classics, to Blooper Team, who's made nothing but trash for the last 10 years. And you're telling the guy from Sony Santa Monica, a prestige studio, making back-to-back 10s, back-to-back, saying, I want to make your game. What else? What are you going to do? You're going to tell this guy no? Why? Why?
I never even heard of Blooper Team. Who the hell are Blooper Team? And why the hell do they have licenses to these games?
You didn't hear about the Xbox Series X exclusive smash hit, The Medium?
Oh, they made The Medium? All right. Woo! How many millions did The Medium sell? I'll wait. That was a Game Pass exclusive. I saw it in Game Pass. I'm subscribed to Game Pass Ultimate. I saw it. And I just kept looking at it for months while I stayed on my Game Pass. I didn't even download it because I already knew I didn't want to play it.
I saw it too, and I kept scrolling.
Middling reviews at best. And then it came to PlayStation, still middling reviews. Come on, guys. Come on.
I know exactly what happened. Konami saw The Medium, and they were like, wow, that's some good creepy stuff. Hey, guys, why don't you make the game again and we'll call it Silent Hill? You know what they did? They did the Miyamoto. Miyamoto saw that rare game that they were making, that adventure game. Miyamoto said, hey, that looks good. How about we slap Star Fox on it? Forget your trash characters. We'll call it Star Fox Adventures. That's exactly what Konami did.
They said, forget your Medium. Let's make this Silent Hill.
Oh, hey, maybe Konami will do that too with this guy, the God of War guy. Just take your whole game engine, slap Castlevania on it, make us a hit. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's wishful thinking.
That's another 10. That's 3 10s in a row, guaranteed.
Sony would be smart to make this game an exclusive, bring back a classic franchise that gamers love, and put it on an engine, even using the same God of War engine, literally repainting it into Castlevania. It is going to sell. It is going to sell, and it's going to sell blockbusters. It's going to be another amazing Sony exclusive smash. And then Konami could be counting their money all the way to the bank. This is the same exact thing that Avengers did when they added Spider-Man from Sony Pictures into their Avengers franchise. Sony was like, please help us with this Spider-Man that we got. We know we ain't doing nothing. Please help us. Marvel said, hold our beer. Made a smash franchise again on top of the Avengers, added Spider-Man. Everybody wanted this. Everybody wanted that mashup. And everyone wants this game to come out. And it has to be exclusive on the PlayStation brand in order to make it work. They're not going to have Santa Monica Studios make this game and make it multi-platform. Maybe on PC, but the way Sony works, it won't be PC day one, especially not for this level of game. So make it happen, Konami. Sony, make it happen.
Here's my impression of Konami. No. We're laughing away to the bank with our mobile hits. That's all they care about.
Taking all that mobile money, going straight to the pachinko parlor, throwing it away.
Pachinko.
If you liked our content, mash that like button. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more content, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.